Hello everyone, welcome to the video. So in this video we will be learning about different type of scopes. So let us start. So first of all we will see what do you mean by scope, okay, of a variable. So scope is nothing but the area or the piece of code in which we can access some variable. Okay. So what do you mean by accessibility or visibility of a variable? So suppose I declare a variable in some function add, okay, add. So what will be the visibility or accessibility of the variable means in my whole program, okay, this is suppose my whole program. Where should I access this? Where I can access this variable, okay. Can I access this variable outside this function? Suppose there is some another function subtract. Can I access this variable here? No, because the variables declared inside the function has are accessible inside the function itself only, means their visibility or accessibility is limited to the function itself. Okay, we can't access this variable outside this function anywhere or inside another function. Yeah, it may be possible that we, if I have some another variable as a, okay, so this a is local to this subtract function, and this a is local to this add function. Okay, these are not treated as same variables. Okay, these are different. Okay, this a is local to add and this a is local to this subtract. So this is the scope of variable that is declared inside a function. Okay, so this is called as local scope. Okay, local means local something like if I say local to the function. The example that I have given now, that variable a is local to the function only. Okay, so this is the local scope. And what is the global scope? What is the global scope? So in different context, global scope may vary. So if I say this is my class, okay, and inside this class I have three functions. Okay, suppose first function one is here, second is here, and third one is here. Okay, so these three functions are inside the class only. So if I declare a variable inside the class, suppose int a equals to 70, so this variable is a global variable. Okay, why so? For these functions this variable is a global variable. Okay, because it is declared globally. Okay, so this variable can be accessible by any of these functions. I mean to say, so what I mean to say that, so what is the scope of this variable inside the class, and what is the scope of this function one variable inside class? This func2 is also inside the class, this is also inside the class, so these four has the same scope. So that's why we can say that this is a global variable that can be accessible inside any of these functions. Okay, so global variable is accessible to any of the functions, okay, inside that class, right? So let us see with the help of example. Let us watch the previous function only, that is add. So here you can see that these x and y are the local variables of this add function. Okay, local means to say I can't access this x y outside this function. If I try to access this x and y here, Suppose I am printing x. So here you can see that here it's giving warning x cannot be resolved to a variable, because if when my JavaScript interpreter reaches this line and it watches there is x variable, and it what watches this x variable in its scope. What is the scope of this x? That is inside the main function only. So it tries to watch the x, find the x in this main function only, but it can't find in the function in the main. So that's why it is saying that x cannot be resolved to a variable. If I run this, so it will give me error that x cannot be resolved to a variable. That is, my JavaScript interpreter is not able to find this x variable in its scope, because x is the scope of x. Okay, is inside this function only. Inside this function, I can access x variable or y variable anywhere. Okay, so this is the local scope, and also if I pass here any parameter, right? Let me write. So if I pass as the parameters, then then also this x and y are treated as the local variables of this app. Okay, so these parameters are also treated as the local variables of the function, not as the global. So if I run this, so it is printing. So let me give the same. Let me try to access x here. So it will not be accessible here also, because parameters also are the treated as local, right? So now let us talk about the global variable. So one is the main function. So other one was our add function. So I want to have some uh, variable named as z. So I want that this variable should be accessible in both the function. That is, our main function should also access that variable and add also. So what I will do, outside these I will declare my variable z. Okay, so my question is like, I want some variable named z that should be accessible to both the function or all the functions inside this class. So I will declare this outside all the function, that is here you can see inside the class but outside all the function. So now if I try to access z here, see, so system dot out dot print z. Okay, so let me declare it as static. So don't worry about this static, we will learn about this if you don't know. So if you want to declare global na, so name it as static. So if I run this, so it is printing my z variable, that is 10. So this is all about local and global scope. So let me revamp all the things that we did in this video. So first one was local variable. So local variable, if I say according to the function, if I declare some variable inside the function, that variable will be accessible inside the function only or the method only. We can't access it outside the method. And if I talk about like a global variable, so the scope varies accordingly, according like where we have declared the variable. For example, uh, this global variable can't be accessed inside another class. Okay, because uh, I have declared this variable inside the class. Okay, so everything inside the class, like functions, can access this variable, but not any other class. Okay, because the scope of, if I talk about the scope of this variable, that is scope is inside the class anywhere. And if I talk about the scope of this x and y, these are the parameters. So these are accessible inside the function only, inside the class anywhere, but not outside the class. Okay, so the scope varies according to the declarations. Okay, so this is all about local and global scope. Next we will start our array data structure in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.